it's true that they say experience is the best teacher, but there's some experience you're just meant to avoid. There's some experience you're not meant to have, because that experience can change your whole entire life. Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, new video. I've been away for quite a long time, and it's because work has been so busy. Work has been so demanding, and I have to answer the call now. What can I do? So welcome. My name is Cynthia. For those that are new on this channel, you're welcome. And I thank all you guys for the support. They have been so amazing. Thank you so much. Today, I bring a new topic to the table. Advice to your young self. Tell me, if you were to give an advice to your young self, what would you advise yourself? Think about it. Take a minute. Think about it. Let's see. My young self. What kind of advice will I give to my young self? Okay, so now we've thought about it. Let's point this out. Giving advice to your young self does not necessarily mean that you're regretting the things you did or those things you did. They might be mistakes though, but you shouldn't look at them as, the biggest regret. So you just look at those past things you did as a part of experience and things you probably wouldn't want to do again. And then now you're older, now that hopefully you've come out of that habit, or if you're still in that habit, now it's now your duty, it's now your responsibility to make sure that the younger generations, the one coming under you, the one coming after you, should not do those same mistakes that you did when you were coming up. Because if they do the same mistakes you did when you were coming up while they are around you, then I don't know, what kind of teacher are you then? So you as the grown-up, you're meant to make sure that they don't do those mistakes. Because the younger generation, they see us. Yeah, I'm old now. I'm not younger generation. The younger generation, they see us. They see the things we do, and they want to copy. Even though they don't put it like they want to have a mentor, psychologically it's fixed in their head already. Like when they see someone older than them, they want to do what that person is doing. They want to imitate what that person is doing because they are young and they are old. I just think it's just something psychological, just something mentally. They just like to copy. Oh yeah, I like the fact that you do this because you're old already. When they see their mates doing this, they might not feel the urge to copy those behavior because it's my mates. But when they see someone old, they tend to act fast in imitating what that person is doing. So they see us, they see what we are doing. When you do some immoral, display some immoral acts, they see you and they want to be like you, because for them that's the normal thing to do. Because for them that's that's what we're meant to do. That's how it is. So they are learning. They are seeing what you're doing. If you think they are not seeing, they are seeing. They are smarter than you think. The calls you are making, the words you are using, the pictures you are posting, the videos you are making, they are seeing you and they want to be like you. Oh, I want to be like you when I grow up. I want to do this. I want to do this that auntie used to do. I want to do this that uncle used to do. Yeah, that's what they are thinking, and they are seeing you. So now it's your duty. You are now acting as a role model. They must not have to come and meet you and tell you that I want to be your role model. Yeah, you're not acting as their role model for them to have a better future, and for them to pass the good acts they are learning from you to other people that they will teach when they grow up, because they will grow up too. So in this video, we're going to just list out 5 among many others of advice that I would give to my young self, or we can give to our young self. Yeah, so let's go there. So number 1 advice I will give to my young self is to listen more, to pay attention and remember. Yeah, So while growing up, there are things that grown-ups will tell us to do. There are advice they will give us that this is what you see when you grow up. This is the things you encounter. These are the kind of people you meet. The kind of people you should not follow and all that. And then, like most of us, we will follow. We were like, okay, they don't want us to have our fun. They don't want us to have our youthful fun. They don't want us to enjoy our childhood. How can you pick my friends for me? You don't know, you don't understand. I understand better, and so on and so forth. So I would advise my young self to listen, to pay more attention. By paying attention, it's not just okay, I heard what you said, but to really give attention to what the person is saying, to really listen, to really ponder on what they are telling you. Your parents are telling you. Yeah, our parents, let me just point this out before I continue. Our parents can be wrong. Yeah, so true. They can be wrong at times. So what we do now is, when you're giving advice, when you're giving an advice, not just from your parents, but from anybody else, your auntie, your uncles, why not bring that advice? Pray about it. Then sift it. Check which one should I take, which one should I drop, because that's how it is. You don't just take everything everybody tell you, because if you take this one tomorrow, you take this one tomorrow, you keep on, you just confuse your life. So why not take this advice they give you and then sift it to see the ones that are important and the ones that you can take into your life to make it better. And then by the time we grow up, then we start remembering all those things they told us not to do that we did, and we start turning it into regrets. We start turning into, oh yeah, I could have done this, I could have done that. It's true that they say experience is the best teacher, but there are some experience you are just meant to avoid. There's some experience you're not meant to have, because that experience can change your whole entire life. So why not avoid it instead? The second advice I would like to give to my young self is to be prepared for your life to change. Be prepared for your life to change. My young self should know that my life will not always remain the way it is while I was young. There are many things that can change. Many things: finances, death, privileges. There are many things that can change. While you are young, you might have everything, and then what if when you're growing up, you don't have all those things? What if when you were young, people were treating you nice and calling you baby and giving you gifts and everything? When you're old, you might not see it like that too. When you were young, people give you all the attention. Oh, read your book, let me see what you learned today. When you're old, you won't see people to do that to you. So I would advise my young self to prepare for the future. Prepare for your life to change. It won't always remain the same. Those things you're receiving now, those things you're having now, those privileges you're having, when you're growing up, you will not see them again, because by the time you're grown, everybody will leave you and then go on their separate life, because for them, you're matured already for that. So in order to avoid disappointments will always be there though, but in order to avoid, oh, you did this to me, oh, you did that to me, and in order to avoid too much thinking and depression, just put it like, this is temporal. It's not always going to be like this. Your family will be the same, of course. But what if your dad dies, your mom dies? We're not wishing for bad luck, but what if anything happens and then the money you are getting, the good school you are going for, everything is no more there? What will you do? Your life has changed. You have to gather yourself up and then continue life. So you can't say because you're young now, oh, I'm getting the money I want, my auntie sends me money, my uncle sends me money, my parents gives me monthly allowance, this and that, I have too much clothes in my closet. And then you have to prepare for your life to change, because we're not praying for it to change to a bad thing, but such is life. Anything can happen. Yeah, so I hope while we are running through this, or we're going through this together, that you're thinking about it and thinking about more advice you can give to your young self, because there are many advice there. We just picked out these 5 so that we will not make our video too long. So the third advice I'll give to my young self is to never stop learning. Never stop learning. While we were young, even this, we can point this out to parents too. When children are young, send them out to learn skills. Send them out to learn things. Oh, there's a training in church. Send them to go learn, to go make hair, to cook, to play football, to learn electricals, to learn. Give them something. Give them an opportunity. You are the one that will to push them. You are the one to push them because they're still young with you. While you are young, learn something. Never stop learning. Learn anything you can learn. Is it not learning? Is your head complaining? Keep on learning. Who knows where you need one of those things that you have learned? Even if you don't need them as a job, you need them for your own self. Learn how to paint. Learn how to do agriculture. There's tailoring. Very good one. Learn about something. Even if you already have a career to become a banker, a teacher, or a lawyer, just have a side skill that you do. Have a side skill. Have something you do by the side. Just put that skill as a hobby, what you love doing, because who knows what tomorrow will be. Just like our second point said be prepared for your life to change. So that is just like, what if, and then to really help. It will really help, because it has really helped me. Speaking from life experience, I'm a living witness. That really helped me, because my mom used to push us out to learn this and learn that, and it's really helping. It's really helping, like seriously, it's really helping. So the third advice I would like to give to my young self is to act on your ideas. My young self, act on your ideas. Yeah, because while growing up, I was so quiet, like annoyingly quiet, and I could not talk. If in groups, even among my peer groups, I could not talk. It was so annoying. To my young self, I would say, participate more in activities, and when you join groups, contribute more. When you have ideas, act on them. Don't just have ideas and just let it fly away. The best ideas come in a flash. It just comes. That's why it's good to have a pen and paper always with you, or even your phone. When these ideas come, don't say I will remember later. Don't say I'll write them later. You will forget. You will forget it. So once they come in, write them down, pin them down, and then keep them, and make sure you act on them. If not at that exact time, act on them later. When you join groups, make contributions. When you have ideas, contribute to the groups. And even if your idea is not the best at that moment, you just contribute, because that character, that quality will be in you already. By the time you grow up, you won't have a problem associating more with people or sharing your ideas. And who knows the ideas that will make you blow. And remember not to degrade your ideas. Don't say, oh, who will hear me? Who will answer me? Let me just carry my own and sit down one place. No, don't say that to yourself, because while I was young, I used to do that. I used to say that a lot, like, begging, what's my own? They should talk, they should do their own. But no, it's not right. It's not right. I was a very shy, annoyingly shy person when I was growing up, and I just got to fight it. When I got into school, when I got into the university. So as usual now, before we give the last point, make sure you like this video. If you're enjoying it, make sure you share to other young people, and then add up your own contributions, add up what you feel, add up the advice you give to your young self in the comments below, and let's make this more interactive, and don't forget to subscribe below. The final advice I'll give to my young self is to build healthy relationships. When you're growing, don't always you want to follow winning team. You want to follow the one that's always winning the fights, even if they don't act well, even if they don't behave well, they tell lies. When we're small, they will say small lies. But those lies now are the ones making girls now do many things for money. So small lies from when we were young. Yeah, so to my young self, build up healthy relationships. Know the kind of people you call your friends. Know how to choose your friends. Don't choose them because they are popular. Popular for what? Popular for doing immoral things. Popular for saying Z when somebody is just in A. Popular for what? So make sure you choose your friends. Make sure they are intellectual. Make sure they are intelligent. Like my dad would say, who is your friend? Are you doing more than them in school? If you are doing more than them in school, then that shouldn't be your friend. Don't mind my dad. That's not how it should be. Your friends can be better than you, and you can be better than some of your friends too. So why you are their friend is for you to lift them up. So the circle of friends you have, the people you call your friends when you're young, is what will define your behavior, define your personality when you grow up. Yeah, it does. Believe me. So yeah, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new today. Sit back today, talk to yourself, reason with yourself, and think of the advices you give to your young self. Take those advices you give to your young self and try to impact them in the younger generation, in your younger ones, whether your siblings, your friends' siblings, the children around your area, anybody. Try to impact those so they don't make the same mistake as you. Till next time, bye.